Evening, folks. Brian here. It's Thursday, June 12, 2025. Perhaps some closing thoughts. I hope you all got past the political frontage on the media, the mass distractions by the media. I'm sure you're asking yourself, does the U.S. President, is he operating off of common sense and intelligence or ego when talking about Iran and his demands? Now, every single person in the entire world knows Iran will not surrender to these demands. It's all political theater. It's all it is. Simple. Now, obviously, the United States knew in advance which day and the timing of the attack by Israel and the target lists and the intent. And they also know about the retaliatory responses, including sleeper cells. Everything is not coincidence. It's all orchestrated, in my observational opinion. The orchestrated unrest throughout the United States to justify bringing in the U.S. military, and now talk about using the U.S. military throughout the United States. Mobilizing the army for somebody's birthday. Coincidence? No, I don't think so. It's a game of chess. You're setting up all your pieces. Now, if you have to distract the population from an impending major celestial event or major magnetic field event, breakdown, then you got to start the wars. It's all part of the playlist. What better way to do it than to start the wars and to get all your chess pieces in place, in position for a lockdown on the entire country of the United States. Obviously, from this point on, Middle East nations are going to be galvanized and united, more so now. Now, we just had a 90-minute period of strong to severe geomagnetic instability. They're still adjusting it. It's coming back again, approaching G4, severe geomagnetic storm conditions. Is this another indication yet of a multipolar field developing? Is our breakdown of the protective magnetic field getting so bad? Is Sal getting so close? And speaking of Sal and the rival of the binary system, there was many different sources from John Moore, Gil Bouchard, Carlos Ferreira, and others. But again, look at Scripture, especially the book of Luke, which tells us of the signs of the coming approach of the system. But also look what's happening in the world. The distractions. Preparation for countrywide martial law. Lockdowns. I'm just going back and I'm checking the HP 30 index. So they're still readjusting, and they put it back up to G4. KP8, severe geomagnetic storm conditions for a 90-minute period. And back again, G3. This would have been 60 minutes ago. So something's happening, folks. But again, there's no forecasts. We're not expecting any geomagnetic storms or instabilities. No enhancement of the solar winds yet. But yet something's happening to our magnetic field. So this is started over the Philippine plate, Marianas, north of Guam. It is progressing towards Taiwan. So we should be on watch for an earthquake watch and volcanic eruptions. So there's something fishy going on. Hang on a minute.
I see it now. This is bigger than all of you. This is a major conspiracy. And I'll get to the bottom of this even if I have to go right to the top.
It's Colonel Flagg from MASH. Age test, memory test. Some very tense and stressful times coming up between now and the 15th, not just the 14th. The 14th is somebody's birthday and a G.I. Joe parade. The following day is supposed to be the G7 leaders meeting in Alberta, Canada. I wonder if that might be canceled. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. And also, let's, so as soon as we hit G4, there's a report from Australia they had a loss of the internet, intermittent. We also had that aircraft go down, unfortunately, in India with the loss of approximately 241 lives, approximately. This is starting back up again, folks. Is it a conspiracy? I think we're about to pass the rumors of the wars and the kingdoms rising against kingdoms and nations against nations, and about to be full into it soon. As for the United States, this operation that's going on, if I was orchestrating it, I would call it Operation Clean Sweep. Before things escalate in the Middle East, you need to identify them, secure them, get them out. If you can't do it in time, you need to arrange your chess pieces, military deployment throughout the country in preparation for martial law. If I was doing it. And if Colonel Flagg was doing it.